Hello friends, Kurt Berglund with your demo, your full 9-inning demo for Pegboard Baseball. Greg Sovan's game, your ordering information is in the description for the video. You can check out the website and see what's there. It's also available for purchase, various secondary outlets as well. Instructions are on two sides of one sheet of paper, and you're ready to go. It's a game. It's an intuitive game, and it's a game where you will be up and rolling very, very quickly. All you need are 2d6s and, of course, the pegboard, and you are ready to go. A lot of cards available for the game. You can set up your own teams. It lends itself very, very well to draft leagues, all-star teams, that kind of stuff. But there are also rosters for all of the major league franchises as well. So with all that said, let's get to rolling a demo game, full 9-inning demo game of Pegboard Baseball. Thanks for being with me. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel. I need your subscriptions to keep my channel going, my friends. Thank you so much. And let's play some pegboard. Okay, so we are ready to start. The pegboard is ready. We are in the top of the first, which my peg here is indicating. Nobody's out. No score in the game. No base runners on base yet. We got our pegs for each team set up. The Dodgers are the visiting team. The Red Sox are the home team. This is the leadoff batter, Jackie Robinson. This is his season. These are his defensive season here, stats, age, defensive ratings, and his speed. They're facing the Red Sox. Roger Clemens is the pitcher. His ratings are -3 on earned run average and +1 on strikeouts. Okay, so we'll be looking at that, and we'll have that out as each hitter comes up. We have our 2d6s. This is what we'll roll and look on Robinson's card and see if Clemens' ratings affect the outcomes. And here we go. 5-6. Strikeout 1 to 4, sac fly 5 to 6. But first, we have to check on strikeout ratings. We have to check the strikeout rating of the pitcher. In this case, Clemens' strikeout rating is a +1. That means strikeouts go from 1 to 4 to 1 to 5, and a sacrifice fly becomes just 6. It's a strikeout because it's a 3. 1 out. I've moved my peg, and next batter comes up, Zach Wheat. 1-6 is a ground ball to shortstop. Double play if you can get it. We can't because there's nobody on base. Move the peg to 2 outs. And now it's Duke Snyder. 5-6, strikeout, 3 outs. Move the peg to the bottom of the first and bring out the new cards. Just that easy. Just that quick. Okay, so for the Red Sox, it'll be Wade Boggs to lead off in the bottom of the first. Our pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. He has a -4 to his ERA. +3 to his strikeouts. 1-6, ground ball shortstop, and that's a put out. 1 down in the first. Next up is Mookie Betts, and if I could make my fingers work, it would be a whole lot better. There we go. With 1 out and nobody on, it's Betts. Okay, so we have a home run 1 to 5 and a 666. Now it's not a blue result, so we don't look at the pitchers. The pitcher doesn't affect this. So it's a straight reading off the 1 to 6. And it's gone. Home run Mookie Betts off Clayton Kershaw over that green monster. 1-0. I've moved my peg to the 1 for the home team, which is the Red Sox. And there's 1 out and 1 on for Ted Williams. 2-3. Okay, line out first base, double play 4 to 6. Not blue, so it can't be affected by ERA. And it's a line out. Nobody's on base, so it doesn't really matter. I didn't need to roll that. 2 down. And the first, 1-0 Red Sox, and now it's David Ortiz. Big Poppy. Okay, facing Kershaw. 4-6. Fly ball right field. Gonna be caught. Sacrifice fly if there's a runner on third, but there's not. And that will end the first inning for the Red Sox. Move our peg to the top of the second. Move our outs to 0. 1-0 Boston. Bring out the new cards. And it'll be Roy Campanella to lead off against Clemens. Five, 6 is a strikeout, 1 gone. Strikeout result, actually, let's go back one. This could be affected by Clemens. It's a strikeout rating, but Clemens' strikeout rating is +1, so that would actually make it 1 to 7 if we were to re-roll it. Now, for example, Cy Young, if Cy Young was pitching, that'd be a -4 to the strikeout, which would mean the strikeout would happen 1 to 2, pop out the rest. All right. But it's a strikeout because it's Clemens. All right, Guerrero is up. 2-6. Ground ball, second base. Guerrero is retired. And now it is Bellinger. 1-4. Okay, we have our first chance for defense to affect the outcome. It's on green, which is a red flag to you, that, or a green flag, if you will, that we have to look at the defensive rating to resolve the play. So it's a ground ball to the shortstop. The shortstop for the Red Sox is Xander Bogaerts. He's a 2. So we wipe this out. Okay, so how we resolve this is we use the number, the defensive rating for the shortstop. In this case, it's a 2. And it's an error on a 1 to 2 and a ground ball double play. In Bogaerts' case, 3 through 6. And it's a ground out to Bogaerts because it's 3 through 6. Basic game, you'd go by this. But we're doing the advanced game, so we use the error rating for the fielder. All right, that makes... now I've lost track in my head. That makes 2 outs because... No, it doesn't. It makes 3 outs. We have Campanella, Guerrero, and Bellinger. And that will retire the Dodgers in the second. Red Sox coming up, bottom of the second, against Kershaw. Simple, smooth gameplay. Nice way to keep track of everything right here. Excellent game. 1-1, Yastrzemski gone. 2-0. Keeping score over here, 2-0. Nobody out in the Red Sox second. Fisk, 2-4, struck him out. We even add some with Kershaw's strikeout rating. So he really struck him out, made him look bad. Excuse me. 1 gone in the Boston second. Now it's Dwight Evans. 1-4. Okay, we're going to do an error check again. Here we go to the first baseman. First baseman for the Dodgers is Gil Hodges. He's a 2. So if we roll a 1 or a 2, it's an error. Everything else is a ground out, and it's a ground out. That's 2 gone in the second. Now it's Bogarts. 2 outs and nobody aboard. 2-3. Lying out. Okay, now oh no, it's not blue. Never mind. It doesn't come into play. So, not a blue rating like this one, so the ERA doesn't come into play. And there's nobody aboard, and there's 2 outs. So it doesn't really matter if it's a line out or a double play or even a possible triple play. That's 3 outs. So we go to the top of the third as Bogarts is retired. And here come the Dodgers. 2-0 Boston now. Say is up, top of the third. Mark that here on the pegboard. 2-4, strikeout, gone, 1 gone. Gil Hodges now up. 1-2. Ground ball, shortstop. Double play if you can get it, but there's nobody on, so we can't. 2 gone. And now Pee Wee Reese. 1-2. Ground ball, shortstop. Retires the side. We go to the bottom of the third. 2-0 Red Sox. Bobby Doerr will lead off for Boston. Second baseman. And here he comes. 1-6. Ground ball shortstop. 1 down. Pee Wee Reese makes the play. Wade Boggs is up. Ground ball second base. 2 down. And Mookie Betts. 3-3. Double for Betts. 2 base advance for runners on base. 3 base advance from first if somebody's fast. But there's nobody on, so Betts gets a 2-out double. Taking my peg from the home team because Boston's at home. 2 outs. Betts at second. He is fast, so we'll have to remember that. Now it's Ted Williams against Kershaw. Ground ball second base, and that's going to end the inning. Go to the top of the fourth. 2-0 Red Sox. Top of the order for the Dodgers, Jackie Robinson against Clemens. 3-5. Ground ball third base. 1 down. Zach Wheat. 4-4. Single. 1 base advance. 2 bases for a fast runner. But there's nobody on. So Wheat we take from the visitor side. Put him on first. And there's 1 out. 1 out, 1 on for Duke Snider against Clemens. 3-3. Double. Okay, so 2 base advance for the base runner. 3 base advance if there's 2 outs. Well, there's only 1 out, so runners are going to go to second, third. Wheat goes to third. Snider goes to second, and it's a wonderful scoring opportunity. First real chance for the Dodgers to get on the board. Now I'm going to play the infield back, but we could play the infield in. If we did, then we'd have a separate roll on a ground-out result. Pitch to Campy is a 1-6. ground ball, shortstop, double play. So what we'll do there is advance the runners. No, we'll let Snyder hold, but we'll score Wheat. That will give the Dodgers their first run. It's 2-1. And there are now 2 outs with Snyder still at second. Guerrero up with 2 outs. The pitch from Clemens is a 44. That is a base hit with a 1 base advance. See the asterisk. If the runner's fast, it's going to go 2 bases. Snyder is not fast, so he stops at third. And there are runners, Dodgers at the corners now with 2 outs. Tying run at third for Bellinger. Pitch to Cody is gone. 3-run bomb. So that means we bump the Dodgers to 4-2. They take the lead, and there are still 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Clemens having some trouble. Say is at the plate now. 45 is a walk. Say goes to first. Next up, Gil Hodges. 3-4. Sac fly to center field. No runner on third, and there's 2 outs. That will retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 4-2 Dodgers. Here comes the Red Sox. Ortiz will lead off against Kershaw. 45, walked him. Big Papi goes to first. Yastrzemski up now against Kershaw. 44, he strokes a double. That's a 2-base advance, 3-base advance for a fast runner. Yastrzemski's fast, but he's not on first. It's Ortiz. He's not fast, as you might guess. And so he stops at third. Yaz is at second. And there's 2 on in scoring position with nobody out for Fisk. Here's our pegs. Nobody out. Bottom of the 4th. Pitch from Kershaw. 16. Ground out second base, fielder's choice. Infield is back. Runners move up. Run scores for the Red Sox. That's Ortiz. Yastrzemski moves to third. And we have an out. 1 out, bottom of the 4th, 4-3. Evans at the plate with Yaz at third. Kershaw looking for the strikeout, and he gets it. 2 down. And now it's Bogarts. 33. Okay, now we have a result in blue. So our pitcher rating does come into play. -4 is our impact on a blue result from the pitcher. So that means that we reduce everything by 4. So the double 1, single 2, and strike out the rest. And he struck him out. That gets him out of the inning. And we go to the top of the 5th. Red Sox strand the tying run. It's 4-3 Dodgers going to the top of the 5th. Reese is up. Rocket Clemens on the mound. Trying to hold them where they're at. It's a 35. Ground out to third. 1 down. Boggs makes the play. Jackie Robinson up. 1-4. Okay, now we do another error check. The third baseman for the Red Sox is Boggs. He's a 2. That means the error roll is 1-2, not 1-4 as you see here. And he makes the play. There's 2 outs. And now Zach Wheat with 2 outs and nobody aboard for the Dodgers in the top of the 5th. It's a 1-4, same thing. Boggs' error rating is 1-2. He makes the play, and that retires the Dodgers in the 5th. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 4-3 Dodgers over the Red Sox. Door will lead off the bottom of the 5th. Then we'll go to the top of the Red Sox order with Boggs. Kershaw's pitch is a 46. Fly out to right field, and there's 1 down. Boggs up now. 1-3 is a walk for Wade. He's at first, 1 out, 1 on. Now it'll be Betts. 33, double. 2-base advance. If Boggs is fast, is a 3-base advance. So we'll check it, even though I'm pretty sure he's not fast, and he's not. So it goes second and third with 1 out. And the Red Sox have a chance to tie the game. They're down by a run. 1 out. Second and third. Kershaw in a jam, bottom of the 5th. 45, walked Ted Williams, bases loaded, 1 out. They're going to play a double play depth for Big Papi. Kershaw's pitch, 15, single and a stolen base, chance. We're going to factor in the, he only steals it if the catcher has a weak arm. Campanella does not. So it's a single with a 1-base advance. Everybody moves up 90 feet, and we add a run. So it's 4-4 game now. There's still a double play of the depth for Yastrzemski. 2-2. Okay, this is trouble, but this is where Kershaw comes into play. So we have a -4. It's a blue rating, so we know we kick in the ERA and a hit chance. -4, so it's a home run 1, double 2, strike out the rest. Struck him out, there's 2 down. And now it's Fisk. Base is still loaded, but now 2 outs and a tie score. 2-5. Single 1-5, hit by pitch 6. It's a blue result, so we're going to subtract 4. So for Kershaw, we subtract 4, so it goes down to a single 1, hit by pitch 2, strike out the rest. Struck him out, inning over. Kershaw saves himself. We go to the top of the 6th, and we're tied at 4 runs apiece for the Dodgers and Red Sox. 4-4. Top of the 6th. Here come the Dodgers to hit. Snyder up. 3-6. Pop out. 1 down. Campanella. 5-6. Strikeout. 2 down. Guerrero. 2-5. Single 1-5. Walk 6. We subtract 3. So it'll be single 1-2, walk 3, and strike out the rest. Struck him out. 3 outs. Bottom of the 6th coming. We're tied at 4. Dwight Evans leads off against Kershaw. 1-6, ground ball shortstop, 1 down. Bogarts. 4-6, fly out to right field, 2 down. Door. 2-4, fly out to left field, side retired. We go to the 7th, we're tied at 4. Bellinger will lead off for the Dodgers in the top of the 7th. Walked him. Runner on. Nobody out. Say is up. Now we could do a hit and run here. Bellinger is fast. So let's do it. Let's do it. All right, so dice rolls of 11 and 66. Man, that takes away Say's power, though. These would become groundouts with the runner advancing. 26 would become a single with Bellinger advancing 2 bases. Strikeouts would be strikeouts with a caught stealing. And lineouts become lineout double plays automatically with the runner on first also out. I'm not going to do it because Say's got good power, so I'm not going to do it. All right, nobody out. Top of the 7th, 1-6. Okay, so it would have been I still would have stayed what it is, a fielder's choice. And so Bellinger's eliminated. Say beats the Rap at first. There's now 1 out in the top of the 7th. Gil Hodges comes to the plate. 34 is a fly out to center, 2 down. And Pee Wee Reese comes up now with 2 outs. And Say at first. 15, single and a stolen base chance. We look to Clemens' ERA adjustment. It's a -3. So it's a single. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the stolen base chance. So we don't worry about that. But we do adjust. So we have a single with a 1 base advance. That puts Dodgers at first and second with 2 outs. He can't steal, but if he could, if second base was open, we would look to Fisk's arm rating, which is an A, so this would not be affected. These would be the safe chances for Reese. But there's runners at first and second with 2 outs. Now for Jackie Robinson. .33, big time trouble, but we have to, it's blue, so we subtract. So we have a 1-1, single 1-2, and strike out the rest. He struck him out, and that gets him out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Clemens gets out of a big time jam. Bottom of the 7th, and I guess we're supposed to sing Sweet Caroline now, and the Red Sox have a chance to take the lead. Boggs facing Kershaw. It's the top of the order for Boston. .16, ground out to short, 1 down. Betts. 24, strikeout, 2 down. Ted Williams. 56, strikeout 1-5, single 6. We look at Kershaw's strikeout number. We add 3 to it, so it wipes out the single. Everything's a strikeout on Williams. That's 3 outs. We go to the 8th, and we're still tied 4-4. Two, 3, 4 hitters coming for the Dodgers. It's Wheat first against Clemens in the top of the 8th. 2-6, ground out to second, 1 out. Duke Snyder. 1-6, ground out to short, 2 outs. Roy Campanella. 2-5, base hit. It's not in blue, can't be adjusted by ERA, so it's a single for Campy. He's at first with 2 outs. And now it's Guerrero. 46, fly out to right field, 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the 8th. We're still tied at 4. We had a good one. Love it when the demo games are close. All right, Ortiz facing Kershaw. 2-3, line out 1-3. It's not in blue, so this is the straight reading. 1-3. Oh, everything's a line out. 1 down, nobody on. Doesn't matter. Bottom of the 8th, 1 out. Yastrzemski. 46, fly out to right, 2 down. In the bottom of the 8th, and now it's Fisk. 2-3, line out, ends the inning. We go to the 9th, and we're tied at 4. This is going to be a good finish. For the Dodgers, it's Bellinger. He'll face Clemens. 3-6, pop out, 1 down. Say up. 4-6, fly out to right, 2 down. Gil Hodges. 1-2, ground out to short. We go to the bottom of the 9th, and the Red Sox have a chance to walk it off. See what we got here. We got Dwight Evans, Xander Bogaerts, and Bobby Doerr. Here's Evans against Kershaw. Okay, so good roll, but we have to adjust because it's in blue, so our pitcher rating comes into play. -4, so we knock our home run chances down to a 1, our triple to the 2, and everything else is a strikeout. Struck him out, 1 down. Bogaerts. And I think what I'm going to do here is to hit Rice for Bogaerts. So I'm going to do that. Jim Rice, pinch hitting for Bogaerts. With 1 out in the bottom of the 9th. 5-5. Okay, now we have a defense check, or we would have a defense check. We have an automatic single to center field. If there was a runner on base, we would have a chance to send the runner. And how that would work is like this. So suppose that Willie Davis is grabbing an outfield card. Suppose Willie Davis was the center fielder. He's not, but suppose he was. There's an assist chance for the center fielder. So what that means is you'd roll a D6, and he would be out 1-3, safe 4-6 because his outfield rating is a 3. But there's nobody on. Oops. So Rice is at first with a single, and there's 2 outs, and there's 1 out for Bobby Doerr. Now, Bobby Dorr is... So Rice is fast. I'm going to hit and run with Bobby Dorr. That's going to wipe out the 11s and 66s, but it's going to keep us away from the double play. So we'll do this. Here we go. There goes Rice. It's a 46. Now, that's not affected by the hit and run because it's a fly out. So Rice turns around and comes back to first base, and there's 2 outs. Now it's Boggs coming up. And Kershaw's trying to force extra innings. Rice at first, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. 1-6, ground out to short, and we're going extra innings. Except we're not. We're calling it a tie right here. So that is our demo game. We've gone through all of the different outcomes that you could have. We've shown you the ERA and strikeout impact. And this is Pegboard Baseball. You're going to see it again on my channel. Thanks for being with me. This is fun. This is fun stuff. And there's a whole lot of room in this game, as I mentioned before. Do draft teams, set up all-star teams, all sorts of stuff. So thank you much for being with me. I hope you have a wonderful day. So long, everybody.